Okay, I don't know what's going on with the stream, but whatever, dude. My streaming software just keeps crashing, and I don't know how to fix it. It's really frustrating. I've updated all graphic drivers, like there shouldn't be any problems, but there is. No matter what I do, there's still issues. Whatever, though. Be close to enough. All right, cool. I don't know why we're having so many issues, but we are. It's kind of whatever. I don't care anymore. We're headed back to the end where I'm gonna make more rockets. I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. On this trip. Apparently I'm all over the place. For some reason. All right. Ah! Leave me alone. Yeah, that's freaking sick, dude. It looks amazing. That. We can do that. Back in here. Also do that. I'm back into Mahjong. I haven't played that in so long. Sorry about the stream crashing. I don't know what's going on. I've updated my graphic drivers, my computer's updated, everything should be working fine, but for some reason, it's either Minecraft crashing or the stream lapses. I don't know what to do. I've tried everything. But just a heads up, it may happen again. I mean, it probably will happen again. Honestly, I can keep this. Do I need this at all? Really? We will keep that as well. That just looks so sick, guys. All right. Let's knock out the black. Or as much of it as we can, I guess. yeah. This should be fun. This should be just a load of fun. Also went and cooked lunch. That's just fire. It's absolute fire. Oh. Wasn't expecting there to be that many pieces of coal. I mean, there's not that many pieces of coal in comparison to how many pieces of black carpet we're gonna need, but I wasn't expecting to see coal that quickly. Actually, any of this supposed to be? Hold on. Let's break off everything that I just did because I want to make sure. Make sure it's all carpet. I don't know. I'm second guessing myself right now. We'll go all the way back to. Alright, let's go grab all this really quickly. Just making sure that I got everything I need. Boom, 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 boom. Just make sure. Okay, we're good. Okay, all of this is good? Yeah, all of this is good to go. We're good. Alright, just making sure. I had to double check, you know? Didn't want to mess anything up. I put too much work in this to mess it up, you know? Hmm. 6'7". What does that mean? Are you 6'7"? I believe it. Or is 67 your favorite number? Is that an interesting favorite number? I feel like it is. I feel like it kind of is. It's a meme? Oh. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not understanding that one. Let me plug in my food real quick. Three egg sandwiches. Go. Apparently some construction going on in my alley, so if my internet cuts out, yeah, I don't know. I may make a post on YouTube or something. I really hope they don't cut the internet. I would be. It looks like they didn't. I was looking out there. It looks like they were doing pretty well with the internet lines, but you know. Plug it into my phone so I know what I've eaten. But yes, I did say plug in my food. I've had 51 grams of protein, 36 grams of fat, 570 calories in total. So. That has been my first meal of the day. It kind of slapped. My next meal is probably going to be like a full can of tuna, which is 43 grams of protein. And then we'll go from there. I don't know what we'll have this evening. I imagine it's probably going to be something along the lines of like, well, I don't know, ground beef, something like that. Wait, that's the lime green. Do I have any of the lime green? That's the regular green. Look, you see the regular green, guys. Regular green. Anyways, I'm getting excited for no reason. We're working on the black first. I feel like the black is going to take the longest. Maybe not. I think it is. Boom, boom, boom. I weighed this morning, and it's the first time, like, I weighed exactly what I weighed on July 4th. I ate like crazy on July 4th and over the weekend, so I didn't weigh myself at all until today. Tanny, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream. I'm just curious to know how, like, what my weight was the past, I don't know, let's see, July 4th, 5th, so basically the past 3 days. I ate crazy Friday through Sunday, and then I've been back on the dietary plan starting Monday. Yeah. We are about a pound away from breaking underneath 300 pounds. So really excited about that. It's been a while since I've been under 300 pounds. Dun, 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 dun. I keep grabbing my coffee mug and there's no coffee in it. Clearly I'm drinking probably way too much coffee. Congratulations. Thank you. Monkey Boy Pooh, how are you? I didn't see that you came into the stream. That $2.99 is gonna be oh yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm hoping that's tomorrow. It probably won't be for like a couple of days though, unfortunately. You're doing good. I'm glad to hear it. As you can tell, we are finally adding color to the end again. So it's been a long. I was saying this earlier, but it's weird because even though I'm doing the same thing that I have been doing for the past 4 months, basically, it feels crazy to me that I actually am putting a different color carpet down. And so it feels like I'm like restarting the process. I feel rejuvenated. You know what I mean? But yeah, I basically did some math and it said if I got down to 10 or 15% body fat based off of like how much I currently weigh and how much muscle I have and like skeletal muscle and, you know, everything else, my bones and stuff. I currently, hold on, let me, right here. Oh. Okay. I don't have any more of that, do I? No, I have some of that. Where is it? There we go. Okay. There we are. And then that. Yeah, but based off of like how much like skeletal muscle I have, or just, I mean, overall muscle, and then how much skeletal or bone density I have, if I was 10% to 15% body fat, which is my goal, anywhere in between there, I would be 216 to 225 pounds. So I have anywhere between 75 and 85 pounds that I can lose to reach my goals. So that's what we're working towards right now. And hopefully hands out. Just gotta lock in for a long time, you know what I mean? I'm really interested in what I'm gonna weigh at the end of this month, especially since I started playing in the men's league. That's really been like a massive motivating factor of like, nah, it felt so good to play so well on Monday for the first time in I don't know how long, a decade, that I was like, bro, yeah, I got to get in better shape because I can't come out here and just be gassed the entire time. You know what I mean? That's doable in a year. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I just got to stay locked in. Just got to stay locked in. So that's what I'm gonna do. Or attempt to, anyways. I also really want to run a marathon, so that's on my to-do list. I can comfortably run about 4 miles without stopping at a 14 13, 14 mile pace. I can run a mile if I'm really pushing around 10. Or not really pushing, but like, you know, trying. If I really push, I don't know if I can actually, but I could probably run close to a 9-minute mile. I just don't know if I don't know if I have the endurance to actually run that fast. I don't know yet. So I can pretty comfortably run at a 6-mile-per-hour pace. Ooh, how long would you go? I think the longest I've ever done was 10 days. That was a very interesting time. And I've done a few 3 days. You feel so light and good when you're like whenever you complete it, and then the way that like fruit tastes afterwards is insane. You're like, oh my gosh, never had anything that tasted like this. Yep, I did 10 days. I don't recommend that unless, like, if you're gonna do an extended one, you need to be in a great mental space. You need to have nothing to do, like literally no plans, no nothing, for a good amount of time, because the stressors that come with it, putting your body through an extreme test, right? You're stressing your body out. In a good way, but you're still stressing it out, so you got to be very careful in terms of approaching that. And so that's all I would say. But it was cool. It was an experience for sure. I've done a number of 72-hour ones since, but oh yeah. I mean, I'm basically doing that, except I don't know how long I go. Let's see. I went 14 hours, I think. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Let me see. No, 14 hours. Yeah, I went up like 14 and a half hours. The past few days, I've been going like almost 20 hours. Oh no. Yeah. It's really hard. It's really good if you're like, yeah, if you're trying to build muscle and stuff, it's really difficult to implement it. I mean, if you're doing it for spiritual reasons, that's one thing, but like to just have that as like a normal approach to, you know, building the body that you want, I find it very obviously very difficult to do that. So not recommended. No. Do I have watermelon in this? I do. I forgot about the watermelon. Isabel! What's going on? Welcome back. I don't know what's going on. My streaming software is just crashing today. I imagine it's probably going to crash again. Minecraft is probably going to crash again. Something's going to crash again in the near future. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not happy about it, but it's the reality. Probably because I'm using Lightmatica. I imagine it's probably straining my PC out a little bit. But hey, it is what it is. You're waiting till the party starts? Heck yeah. Have a blast. I was never a big partier. I don't like parties at all, to be honest with you. I don't like pretending that I need to be social when I don't necessarily feel like it. I love music, but you know, and usually every party that I've been to that wasn't a birthday party, even some birthday parties, were a little. It was over the top, you know. Just nothing good ever came from it. Nothing bad really happened, but nothing good came from it. You know what I mean? Exactly. Exactly. And then I find myself just getting annoyed at everything. I'm like, bro, it's 2 a.m. I want to go to sleep. You know? And people are like, no, we're young. Let's do this. And it's like, I don't care how young we are. I'm sleepy. You're not hearing me. You know? Dun, 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 dun. And again, that's why I play Minecraft and stream it. So there's that, you know. Clearly, I'm kind of a loner to some degree. Seeing how this is all I do, basically. Boom, boom, boom. I can't. Okay. I thought I saw something wrong. And I did. That's gonna be the hard part. Is like I have to pay just enough attention that like when I see the coal blocks instead of the carpet, or the wool block technically, that I make sure to place the right block. That's going to be the hardest part of all this. Is like if I'm not paying attention because I get bored or something. Oh, really? Oh, heck yeah. I haven't been the same since. I haven't been the same since. And here I am. Hey, but I think in enough time, you're going to be able to thank your boys. You're like, you know what, guys? Nah, thank you for what you did, because I've been locked in ever since. And just look at how my life has changed. You know what I mean? Like, look at what I have accomplished since that night. Oh, it's going to be sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, no. Like, I don't doubt it, Jay. I know. Like, look, I get it. Ah. Yeah, maybe you should have had a talk with your boys right then and there. You know? I'm just saying, in due time, you'll be able to look back and be happy about it. It's fine if you're not happy about it right now. Especially if you were at the top of your game. Was it Game 6, Kyrie? Cavaliers against the Warriors? If that's the type of bag you were operating with, then yeah, I can understand your disappointment and frustration. Boom, boom. This song is kind of boring. I'm gonna be another fan art. Let's go. Throw me in there. All right, we gotta change songs. This one's putting me to sleep. Put me to sleep. This is better. Much better. My gosh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, that's wrong. I mean, I can understand the friends stepping in. Okay, that respect to her friends, you know, just making sure that their girl was good. I respect that part. But also, I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tuesday, Monday, or Wednesday? Let me know. 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 Bump, 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 bump. Oh no 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 no. No 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 no. Also, if you make fan art and you at me on YouTube, it pops up for me. It will give me a notification. So when you post it, just at me so I can see it. Slowly but surely, we're filling in these letters. Granted, this is going to take a long time. I mean, not near. Well, is it going to take nearly as long? Yeah, I mean, it's going to take nearly as long as it did to put all the other carpet in, if I'm being honest. I should go set all these down, right? Yeah, let's go set these down. These are no longer useful to me. Alright, cool. Here's that. And then yeah. And then we can do one more. Look at it. We're actually, it doesn't feel like we're making that much progress, but we really are. We really are. What am I doing this week? Watching my kids. Also, every time my boys said there were baddies or none, just when I was talking to. Oh, they lied to you like that? Nah, no way. But that's never okay. That is not okay. Shame on them. That's what I say. You're starting now? Sick. Get to work. Dance Dance Revolution. You guys remember that? I was never good at it, but I did play it. Have I ever been to the club? Like twice. And I hated it every time. I don't dance. I just just pull my pants and do the rock away. Yeah, no, I don't like it. I don't like the prices for alcohol. I don't like crowded spaces like that. I don't want to talk to anybody. I've been with the same girl since I was in middle school. So like I have no desire to be at clubs. I just went for a couple of birthdays and was like, all right, I'm ready to go home after like an hour or two. Just not my scene, brother. Not my scene. Basically is what I was. And I would have a drink from time to time, but basically I was just making sure that everybody was good. Your background sound, I always do better with sound or music. Well, heck yeah. I'm glad I can help. It's not that I don't drink. It just, I don't know. It just bothered me that I'd pay $15 for a drink at the club. Like, I could just go buy some alcohol from the store and I'll be better. Really? Yeah, I don't know. I hate the club environment's not for me. Honestly, I'm too much of a homebody. What's my favorite color? Blue. Blue is my favorite color, without question. Dun 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 dun. Blue goes hard. Actually, the only reason I chose blue is because everybody in elementary school chose red as their favorite color, and I wanted to be different. I was like, that's weird. Everybody likes red, like none of you. Well, a lot of the girls were like pink, right? But all the boys were like, it's red. And I was like, dude, everybody? Nah, bro, I'm going blue. Because the color of my character is based off of the purple Flurp drink from Jimmy Neutron. And it said, like, I don't know, it's the color of royalty. And then I always felt like purple. There was already like, I don't know, Sand Diction was blue. And so I was like, oh, I want to do something different. And I didn't see a blue character. Wubba Nubba, I don't know his name. There is another Minecrafter that's much larger than me, who is purple. But at the time, I had created my account before he did. I just wasn't doing any content creation, so everyone thinks that I favored it after him, but I didn't. It's actually favored after the purple Flurp. Orange right here, bullied into red, my favorite. Ah, that never happened to me. Absolutely not. Yo, I forgot about that. Jimmy Neutron, absolutely. Jimmy Neutron went hard. So the purple Flurp looks so delicious as a kid. And I was like, that just looks yummy. I want to drink one of those and see what it's like. But yeah, Jamal, thank you for the live like. I appreciate it. Why did you stop the stream? I did it. My stream crashed. I'm having software issues, which is not my fault. Everything's updated on my PC. Something's going on with Streamlabs. So it crashed. And I don't know why. There's that. It was not intentional. It just, that's what happened. But now I'm back, Norby. Okay? I wasn't trying to disappear. It just happened that way. Boom! Dude, Minecraft is such an interesting game. Like, it's as complex as you want it to be, or it's as simple as you want it to be, like me doing this. But it's just the constant doing this. It's like, why stop the stream? Yeah, I get it. Was not intentional. That was not intentional. It just happened because my software crashed. It was a very sad moment. But it is fascinating, right? Like you can just do crazy stuff if you want to, or you don't have to. You could just not do anything crazy and just enjoy Minecraft for what it is. I don't know. I've always enjoyed that about the game. Even though I'm really stoked for this to be done because it's gonna look so sick. And then for all the people that are unsubscribing to the YouTube channel because I haven't posted in a while, we'll finally have a video. I don't know if they'll see it again, actually. Maybe it will be put in front of them again, but I have been working. I haven't even made a post on YouTube and like updating. Mainly because I was like, I don't want to show anybody any of this unless you've been watching it. Oh, that would be sick. That would be a great way to approach getting better at building. That's basically why I started this Forever World, was in an attempt to get better at building. Even though right now I'm using Lightmatica, but like everything else is going to be basically custom. It's just this logo because I didn't know how to do it. But everything else is going to be basically custom built, so I'm excited about that. It is really cool, or I imagine it's really cool, being able to watch your build skills get better and better over time. Like when I go back to previous worlds that I have, and like those worlds have stuff that I've built in, I always come back to this world and I'm like, man, I really have gotten a lot better. And I think the biggest thing is that I've like figured out that it's important to be patient. You know what I mean? Really, what I need to do a whole lot better is breaking down each project. So this will be, even though this took forever, the next few videos will be smaller videos in terms of work, I think. But I also didn't realize how long this part of the next video was going to take. It just, when I was thinking about like everything I was doing and trying to plan out the actual video, it just didn't make sense to me to like post about me making 10 different farms and then collecting slime. You know what I mean? Like it felt like the project was incomplete, or that section of the project was incomplete. And so after I got rid of the entire end island, I was like, no, I need to build something that's going to capture everyone's attention and bring them to the video. Like, and so that's why I wanted to get the logo done. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like with this video is just getting the floor done. The next video is going to be building the island, or building the planet. And then the third video is going to be building the spaceship. And then the fourth video is going to be putting it all in a box. Does that make sense? People, yeah, I mean, that is true. People do watch that. I think it's more of a personality thing for me. Like, I want to be able to, I don't want to just post a video to post a video for like more views. Obviously, I want more views. I want more likes. I want to grow my channel. But I want each individual video to be a project or a portion of a project that I can tell a story with. And it felt like the story was incomplete if I just stopped at building the farms that I built for this project, or building or getting rid of the end island. Does that make sense? It just felt very incomplete for me. I don't know how, I don't know how else to explain it. It's not it probably isn't the best approach. But I think that's why I love Sand Diction so much. And Easy, if you ever watched him, he doesn't post anymore, hasn't posted in a long time. There's a guy named Lem, L-E-M, that I watch. He does massive projects. I don't know, there's just something about it that like start to finish, I want to complete a big build. It also doesn't help, like, okay, we also have to understand that if I did this every week full time, I'm basically part-time, right? I put as many hours as I can every other week. But if I did this every day of every week, or 5 days a week, every week of the year, it would take me half the time. This would have taken me, what, 2 months to do? Something like that? Isn't it a cliffhanger? Yeah, it is a cliffhanger. I think part of it is a mixture of just my work schedule. I don't get to do this every week. So really, in terms of actual playtime, it's basically been 2 months. But because I take every other week off to watch my kids, it's taken 4 months. Does that make sense? But I could leave it, but I don't know. There's this thing in my mind. You got to think about it like this. Think about how many videos that you've seen of somebody making 10, 15, 20 farms in a video. Like, you can go type in Minecraft farms right now and you can just see video after video after video after video after video, right? Now think about how many people have gone out and made a video where not only did they start a massive project, they built all the farms for that project, they completed the massive preparation for that area, and then they completed, a logo for that area. You know what I mean? Have you ever streamed with your kids? Yes, yes and no. My kids have talked on stream a couple of times, but in terms of showing my kids or like actively going out and having them come onto stream, no. My kids are too young, and I wouldn't want them to be on the internet until they're much older. There's a lot of videos of people, right? So you have to think about it in terms of competition. I don't want to compete with those guys. Like, people have made that video hundreds of times. How many times has someone made a video of placing, you know, building the Optic Gaming logo in Minecraft? You know, and it may not work out for me. I don't know, but it's just trying something different. I wouldn't want that either. I understand, but thank you. I got you, Spoon. It's just me trying to be a little bit different and trying to think outside of the box. I don't know. I just don't think I would be as proud of myself if I just posted a video in an attempt to get something out, if my heart didn't feel like it was ready to be a video. I think my goal with my YouTube channel is to follow what I believe is the best path for me and how I approach content creation and go from there. Maybe if I grow to the point where like I have a lot of followers and I can hire someone to help edit, maybe at that point I'll think about it, but I don't know. I really haven't thought that far ahead, you know what I mean? Making your first one pup, let's go. Going against the grain and not following the herd, exactly. Just trying to be a little different. It may turn out that way, I don't know. But maybe it will. Maybe it will turn out. People will enjoy the content because I'm doing something completely out of the norm, you know? I don't know. But I do think about, like, if I could do this, you know, full time, what that would look like. But yeah, you know, this is where we are. That's important. I don't know, you got to be able to. I think there's obviously times when it's important to follow the herd, right? But I also think it's incredibly important to go out and experience things and try stuff out, because you never know what's going to work and what's not, right? I think that's the interesting thing about content creation, and specifically is like, you see it all the time. Someone posts a random video that they barely put any time on or in, and it does very well. And then you turn around and someone like edits a video for 5 hours and they get 4 views. You know what I mean? And it's just that aspect of like, no, go out there, try something, be weird, be different, be yourself, and just see what happens. I don't know. Be goofy, whatever it is. I think I don't know, I know for me specifically, I've spent way too much time caring about what other people thought of me, when at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. What you guys think about me doesn't matter. The only people that really matter is my wife and my kids, right? Like your family, if you're close to your family. I know some people aren't, but. Always been a black sheep? I don't know if I've always been a black, I don't know. It's a good question. I've never thought about it. You're not married yet? That's not a problem. That's a good thing, I think. There's nothing wrong with not being married. I think it's a important decision. W mentality. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if it's. I don't know. Marriage is a great thing. It can also be a really bad thing. It depends on the person that you end up marrying. So, be very, very, almost selfish in terms of like what it is you're looking for in a significant other. You want to make sure that like not only do you like love that person, but that you're willing to go through all the stuff, all the highs and the lows that life is going to throw your way while being married, you know? Can I guess your gender, not to be weird? Well, you're one of two things, a boy or a girl. Man or a woman. I'm gonna guess that you're a male. I don't know. No, I'm gonna guess you're a female. Name's Isabel. I'm guessing you're a female. I have no idea. And here's the truth, nor do I care to know. It's none of my business what gender you are. Woman, correct? Well, thank you. Well, thank you. 50-50 on that guess. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. You get better, you wouldn't mind helping with editing? I enjoy the progress and like learning. Editing has been a fun thing to learn. Based. All I'm saying. All I'm saying. I don't care what you think you are. You can think whatever you are, but someone asked me about gender. It's 50-50. It's one or the other. That's how I view it. The cool thing is you don't have to agree. It's whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Guys, I really want to go to Japan. Like really, really bad. I'm a good guesser. I mean, well, it's not like the odds were bad there, you know? I'm making one of two choices. And there's some indicators, like your name. You know? Some indicators there. Not to say that if you're named Isabel and you're a guy, I mean, I'd have some questions. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd be like, what? Why? But you'd probably stop after that. Like, you know what? I don't give a shit. I don't care. You'll never guess my gender. Jay, you're so right. I could never. I could have said I identified as a chair there. You could have, Isabel. You could have. Look. You could definitely say that. I'm still gonna answer that. Like the answer would have been the same for me. Like, okay, so you're a woman. It's in that situation where I'm like, just tell me your name. You know, I'll just call you by your name. No, I want to be called a she. Well, I don't care. I don't know you. I don't know you that well. I'm gonna call you by your name or whatever your Twitch name is. Or whatever name you have, your TikTok name, do you know what I mean? Like this idea that I have to do anything, or anybody has to do it. Like, you know how like, I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy, but it sounds insane to me to be like, look, you better refer to me as a man or a woman or whatever. You know? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't care. Tell me your name. Seems a whole lot easier that way. Then we don't have to worry. That's my whole process. That's my thought. But then again, I'm a random guy on the internet playing Minecraft, so who really cares? Oh, for sure, Jay. 100%. Like, without question. Like, can you remember this? Hell no, bro. No, I'm trying to remember my siblings' birthdays. Like, I've known them their entire lives. What makes you think I'm gonna remember I'm not. No disrespect, I'm just not gonna remember it all, you know? So just tell me your name, and when I forget it, tell me it again, and guess what? I'm probably gonna forget it. It takes like 3 to 4 times before I lock in, you know what I mean? And also, if I don't see you for like months or years at a time, don't expect me to remember your name. I don't care how close we were. Okay, I'm not gonna remember your name. I'm gonna space out, and then like 5 hours later, I'll remember your name randomly, okay? You know, so let's just make it easier on all of us and just be prepared. It's not like I dislike you. It's not a rude thing. It's like I don't see you. I don't talk to you often. Why would my memory bank be like, hey, let's keep this name? You know what I mean? Maybe I'm insane. Maybe I am the crazy one. Maybe I am the asshole, but I don't feel like I am, you know? I feel like I'm just living in reality. I remember the whole convo, but forget nah, bro, my brain's efficient when it decides it's gonna forget something. Whole conversations, names, places. Oh, I'll forget it all. My brother would be like, hey, do you remember when you said this to me? It pissed me off. Brother, what? He was like, yeah, we were 7. We were over here on this address at this time on this day because of this. Why do you remember that? I don't know. You don't remember it? No. Who remembers that? You know what I mean? Like, who remembers that? How do you remember that? And why was it that significant that you needed to remember it? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong for operating that way, but that's just kind of how I operate. You know what I mean? You guys feel me? I feel like I'm spitting facts. Oh, man. I just burped. I'm drinking some sparkling water, and it is strawberry flavored. Not gonna lie to you guys, pretty sick. Pretty delicious. I'm happy with the outcome. Granted, I think Topo Chico is without a doubt the best sparkling water on the planet. And y'all can argue with the wall for all I care. According to psychology, it's important to say someone's name through your convo because it makes people feel good hearing their own name. How you become the most likable person? Huh. That makes sense to me. It's also really, really good to ask how questions and what questions, from what I've been told. You finished Puff, now you're gonna draw me? Let's go. Let's go! We're gonna make like a funky art museum. Imagine. That would be insane. Guys, I have this thought for a Guardian Farm mega build. And it's been sitting in my head for a few months. But just remind me that that's not what we're working on, so I'm going to stay focusing on this, okay? Sound good? I'm trusting you guys. Trusting you guys. The Discord's going to be wild. I think she's posting it on her YouTube channel and is going to at me. But, yeah, we have our first Splunky fan art. My favorite one's this little, like, I don't even know what it's like, a puppet almost, but it, like, has my head peeking up and down from behind a wall. Pretty cute, not gonna lie, it's hilarious. Wait, I need to figure something out. How does this... Is this just... Oh, it just places normal? Is that the one dark oak log that I needed? It is. We're gonna place this. We just needed one right there. Okay. Sorry, I just... Now you got me curious. It's a pop-up. Yes, a pop-up. There we go. Norby, no disrespect, but your skin looks like Weibo's skin. Norby, that's... Look, listen, my account is older than Weibo's. I don't know who Weibo is. Is it Weibo? Is that his name? Hold on. I thought it was something else. Let's look this up. Oh, Weeboo. Okay, got you. Yeah, okay. My account is older than Weeboo's. Wimboo, not Weeboo's. Wimboo. He just has way more subscribers than me, okay? So leave me alone. He joined October 10th, 2023. When did I join? Let me see. October 10th of 23. I created mine February 7th of 2022. I just wasn't posting anything, okay? So that's what I think about that. That's what I think about that. There's another purple guy. His videos are so brain rot. Are they really? I haven't watched any of his stuff, so I don't know. I have watched none of his stuff. No disrespect to him. I just haven't watched it. So. But he has almost 1 million subscribers, so he has to be doing something right, I feel like. It just looks like you're almost... Wait, what? I don't understand. I don't understand. Yo, imagine if I had 1 million subscribers. What if we had like 10,000 people in our stream? Oh my gosh, I couldn't keep up. Granted, you guys probably wouldn't be here because I would have a hard... I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If I ever get to that size, we have that many people in chat, I'm letting you know out the gate, I'm going to miss some of the things that you say. I may miss everything that you say in a stream. So if you hate me for it, well, then you hate me for it. It is what it is. You need to understand that. It just looks like yours almost. Yeah, we do look very similar. I think his is a darker purple than mine. His videos are that attention retention editing. It's cracked. Ah. See, I want to implement some of that, but I also want to implement really good storytelling. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'll be a mod by then. That is true. Bro, you'll have upgraded, like evolved, like Optimus Prime. Transformed. I have a few people that I want to make mod, but they don't really watch Minecraft streams, but they're just my best friends. So, you know what I mean? There's no real reason to make them mod, but we don't have enough people in here. But I can't imagine being like Asmongold or something and having like 15 or 50,000 people in your, you know what I mean? Like that must be insane. I'll fade to the background. My work here is, yo, like the ending of a movie, like the master of like, I don't know, not even the leader, the mentor of every like early 2000s movie. They just disappear in the background. They're just smiling, happy about the work that they did. That would be hilarious. Done. You finished it. You finished it, Isabel. Isabel finished it. Her work here is done, guys. She's evolved. Bum bum dum dum. Bum bum dun 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 dun. Now Swale, let's go. Or Swaley. I don't know how to pronounce it. If you ever exist, that would be insane. Kind of like was it Steve or whatever his name from Minecraft? That I forget what he was called. Hicks Smart, but Sam Arts. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna go to sleep. Bye, Norby. Sleep well, dog. It's a pleasure chatting with you. Hope you have a great night. Now let's see what type of offer we get. What do you think, Jay? Something insane? Or maybe nothing. What if it's nothing? That would also be crazy. The second one? Whaley? Okay, got it. Got it. I'm working on pronouncing names and stuff. I'm not the best at it, but we're working on it. Slowly but surely, we are trying to... I can't sing, but I wish I could. I think this is a daily, like, or no, not a daily since I don't stream daily, but a streamly occurrence. Every time I stream, I talk about singing at some point. It's inevitable. Is that the desire of my heart? To be able to sing? I don't think it is, but then again, I don't know. Sounds like maybe. Anyone can sing, bro? This isn't Ratatouille. Stop it. Just because you can sing doesn't mean you should. That's kind of messed up, though. That's kind of wrong, but it is the truth. I don't care what you say. That is real, okay? I'm out here speaking facts. Take singing lessons, find your own voice, and be your own singer. Yeah, I could. My cousin graduated college with a music degree, and he was a singer. I took a lesson from him once for a project so that he could graduate college, and he taught me how to sing Happy Birthday like an opera singer. It was hilarious. And he was like, you can sing anything. And I was like, are you really? He was like, you can sing Happy Birthday if you want to. And I was like, bet, I'll sing Happy Birthday. And then I got into the class, and the professor was like, are you seriously singing Happy Birthday? And I said, yes. Like, I did this to help my cousin out, not because I care about being able to sing. There's that. So I sang in front of people. It was very uncomfortable. I hated it. And I haven't done it since. So there's that. JC, I don't know my vocal range. I'm the person that tries to do whatever he can. It's very sad. I'm that kind of singer. You're just like, you just look at him and you're like, shut up. Shut up. What is that sound? Does it sound like a cat's dying? You know? That's me. I'm kind of proud of it, I feel like. To some degree. So that's why. I was like, wait, why did I end up on 1? I know why. Is this my song? It is my song, everybody! Get me on karaoke night with some heavy hitting. I'm going all night. And this dude had the party going crazy. Ah! Liquid Courage, man! Even with... I've sang even with Liquid Courage, and I still hated karaoke. The wool placing kind of got a beat. Yeah! Now make a song out of it or something. Dog, no. I'm not doing this, guys. Ooh. Ooh! Oh my gosh. Ba-na-na-na-na. Sing with me, Paolo. Sing to me, Paolo. I've been watching my streams so long that it feels uncomfortable not hearing carpet being placed. That's so sad. Oh man. It was not my intention, Jay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Da-da-da-da-da. You don't know how to congratulate people? Oh, you're not the only one. I don't be congratulating nobody. Hey, do I? That sounds bad. I do congratulate people, it's just not... I don't know, maybe I don't. No, I congratulate people. What am I talking about? I know how to congratulate people. I struggle actually taking compliments, though. Dun 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 dun. Nice. Oh, 100%, Jay. Keep it simple. Kung Fu Fighting song? This one? I could hear that a little bit, yeah. I hate receiving compliments. I just don't know what to do with it. I should really work on it. I should be able to accept compliments, but it feels weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm too hard on myself. I probably am. But I expect greatness, you know what I mean? I expect greatness from myself. I expect perfection knowing that it's impossible. You know what I mean? That I'll never attain perfection. I'm not gonna lie to you guys though. As tired as I am of placing carpet, this is oddly satisfying for some reason. Done now. Time to work on Moose. Moose from what's the dance movie? That Moose? I forget what the dance movie's called. But that Moose is goated. I don't care what you say. We can fight over it, actually. I would be happy to fight over it. That's how goated he is. Ah, the YouTuber. Oh, I think Nadeshot just hit something insane on CSGO. Those gloves are sick. I'm proud of them. See a speed running fan art? Absolutely. You know, Nate Chat is one of the funniest people on the planet. I don't care what anyone says. Alright. Make sure you at me. It makes it a whole lot easier. Actually, we're gonna... Do. Oh, this is a banger song too. Absolute banger of a song. I really need to figure out this whole chat problem because the fact that it connects and disconnects so often really irritates it irritates me to no end. I don't know why it does that, but it makes me want to fight. Actually, let's look that up. Is there a better one? How does this work? No, that's not it. I don't know if there's one that's better. This may just be, this may be my life. I don't know. I really have no clue. I'm not gonna think too much about it. It is what it is, I suppose. I wonder if I can get rid of... If I can complete this entire massive O today. No, surely not. But I am curious to know how much of it I will finish. It should be a decent amount. I guess it depends on how long it takes me to get through all the wool and stuff. Boom, boom. Close to 3 of them? Alright. Question is, did you at me? Is there a faster way to place blocks? Yeah, no. There isn't. There is not. Look at the mouth on that Splunky. That's hilarious. Oh, W for winning. I got lazy. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, no, there's not a faster way of placing the blocks. So, this is what I get to do. This is my life. Da, na, na. Did the cartoon style? Heck yeah. What's your favorite style? If you had a choice, what would your favorite drawing style be? Anime? Ooh. What's your favorite anime? I enjoy watching anime. From time to time when I have the, from time to time, I mean I watch it almost every day. My Hero Academia. That's really good. I haven't watched the new season, or I watched the most recent season of My Hero Academia, but there's another version of My Hero that has recently come out that I haven't watched any. It follows a different superhero, so I need to watch that, but I just haven't. I haven't yet. Do with that information, whatever. Shut up. Move all these up. Kind of irritating. You spelled one wrong? All right. Is it one of I don't know. I know there's a lot. It has a lot of fans. I don't know if it's considered one of the greats, but I know it's pretty good. I haven't watched all of it either, but I do remember a little bit of it from it being a kid, and it was pretty dope. The few times that I was able to see it. Maybe I should go back and watch it. Boom, boom. Boom, dum, 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 dum. Boom, boom, boom. You're gonna start a live soon. If you're drawing, feel free to join. All right, thank you. I hope you have fun streaming. Knock it out the park. Don't kill it. Okay, yeah, no, I've heard it's really, really good. I just haven't spent any time watching it. I need to. I know what was I watching the other one? Space Cadet Bebop or Bebop Space, something like that. Which is actually really, really dope. But I haven't been watching that. Like, I've only watched a few episodes. I think it's only one season long. You're doing it soon? Alright, sounds good. On TikTok? Because I don't got TikTok. No clue. See you, Isabel. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Cowboy Bebop. There we go. Yes. Cowboy Bebop. I don't know why I was struggling to remember that. Yes. Space Bebop. Cowboy Bebop is really cool. I'm sad because they canceled it after one season, even though it was a really popular anime apparently. Like, it's really, really good. And I mean, the couple episodes that I've seen, I enjoyed it a lot. But there was like a lot of political discourse going on in Japan, I think, at the time. And so, and a lot of it, there was a lot of stuff that was in Cowboy Bebop. Because they're like cops, they're space cops, right? And there was a lot of like stuff going on in the country between cops and other stuff. And so they stopped it because they felt like it was not helping the political discourse that was going on. I don't know how true that is. That's what I read. So. But I've heard that it's an awesome, awesome, awesome anime. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-dun. Oops. I've heard good things, but I literally only watched Dragon Ball Z, and the Goku Black are from Super. Yeah, I haven't watched all of Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super, I don't like what they did with Goku. He used to be a whole lot more serious than he is now. Like, he was never a super serious character, but he always had his moments where you're like, that's not Goku, that's Kakarot. And now it's like, I don't know, he's just silly all the time, and it irritates me. Just way too silly for my liking. I haven't really watched a whole lot of Super. I basically watched the first arc of Super, and then nothing else. I watched all of GT. I like that, even though it's not canon, but I enjoyed that. I've watched all of Hunter x Hunter. That was dope. Really, really wish that would have continued, but I don't think that's ever going to happen, based off of the fact that the author of that has had a lot of health complications, and I don't know if he will actually ever be able to finish it, so. I agree. They dumbed him down. I don't like it. They took away, I mean, even with Cell, like, all the way up through, like, the Buu Saga. I mean, really, all of Dragon Ball Z, that's I enjoy Goku. And even in GT, like, he was definitely more serious than he is now. Like, he's always had that playful, as you know, that playful, kind of mindset, but, like, just, I don't know. It bothers me what they did with the Goku Supers. Maybe I'm just being a baby about it, but I don't know, hate to see it. I hate to see it. Yeah, I hate to see it, you know? No. I wonder if I could place faster if I had a speed potion or a beacon. whatever the speed is. V2. Maybe, probably. I think I'd actually be able to do this faster. Seems kind of crazy to think about, but I think I'd actually be able to do it faster. Oh, that gets rid of placing delay? Wait, what's placing delay? I've never even heard of that. I should be playing more Minecraft, huh? I have no idea what placing delay is. Never heard of it. I also find it interesting, like, at what point, how does it know where to put the coal versus, you know what I mean? Like when it generates, how's it like, ah, this is where the coal goes? Oh. That's a cool, seems like a really cool, useful mod. Maybe not, I don't know. But that seems really useful. The question is, do I care about that? Probably not. I'm probably not placing fast enough. Probably gotta place like insanely fast. I'm just holding down the right key. I doubt it would be useful to me. But then again, maybe. I don't know. You know, I have no idea. One second. Bum 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 bum. I can't believe I finished the optic, like the word optic gaming today. I don't know. I don't know why I thought it would take a whole lot longer to do this. Oh, you know what? I'm also moving way faster because I'm not on slime. I didn't even think about that. I'm not standing on slime anymore. So I'm actually moving way, way faster than I normally would when I was placing the slime blocks and when I was placing... You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So, I mean, it's still going to take a while, but it won't take nearly as long as it did placing the other block. Like I noticed that I was going way faster, but it didn't register that I'm not standing on the slime anymore. So this is just like, I'm just like cooking right now. Which is so nice. That makes so much sense now. No wonder I was flying through all that stuff. We can do that. Right. Oh no, 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 no. Because I've only been live for like 2 or 3 hours. Right? Yeah, 3.5 hours in total. The next project, after I complete like the planet and the and the spaceship, I'm either going to do, I probably need to go back to my mega base in the overworld and finish the second heart, or like start and finish the second heart, which will be where I finally build my super smelter. I also need to finish working on the super storage unit, the automatic storage unit. Need to finish that up big time. I may just get organized in the world, spend some time doing that. I also want to build a nether base, so I'm thinking about that potentially. A mega build there, and then I have a mega build for an ocean monument at some point. I'm just doing something cool there, but I'm not 100% sure yet on that. I could do that. That would be a good idea. Actually, that'd be a great idea. I have spent 0 time working on finishing up the super storage and really that. I mean, I have a small automatics, like I need to make a gunpowder farm. I need to make a much more efficient kelp farm. Obviously I need to make a much more efficient wither skeleton farm. I don't know, there's a number of things that I kind of have floating through my head. Haven't quite decided which route I want to take though. You know what I mean? It's all just a work in progress right now. Oh no. I need to write all my ideas down. I try to write them down, but sometimes I forget, so there's that. Right? I need to clear up, like my slime farm needs to be taken down and moved. There's a lot when I really think about it. I've done so much in this world, it's kind of crazy to look back on. I also want to do a world update, like my first, like a first year in the world. Not necessarily I mean, I guess it would be a world tour, but I don't know, just like what 1 year in Minecraft looks like. I don't know the exact date I started this world, so there's that, but... And I don't think I can go back and look. No, that's a lie. I can. I can find the... Actually, I can go look right now. Go look. I'm pretty sure I still have the... Here. Still have the... recordings. I should anyway. Oh, maybe I don't. Hold on, it's loading. Let me just let it load and then we'll go look. Let it finish loading in the background while I do it. While I wait. That is true. I'd have to plan that one out. But my world is so messy. I'm directing the video in your head right now. Heck yeah. Okay, so if I go back to my earliest video, 2024. Looks like is. Oh. Yeah, I started this world in August. August 7th. That's crazy to think about. Almost a year old. Isabel, welcome back. August 7th, 2024 is when I started this world. We have come a long way in a year. You're making something for me? All right. Be standing in the middle of your shulker box. Say we have a problem or something like that as the camera zooms out and shows the huge mess. I could do that. Probably should do that. That's hilarious. Boom, 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 no, no. Boom, boom. Like a behind the scenes kind of thing going on, you know? I don't know. I'm your background. What? What do you mean? Like on TikTok? Boom. Oh, the sound. Let's go. Then you can lead to completing the auto sorter to clean up your shulker boxes. That's true. I have so many shulker boxes. It's kind of crazy. Did I just make another one? I forget where I put my other one. You know what I mean? It's just a non-stop, constantly putting one shulker box. Actually, what I would end up doing is probably using all the shulker boxes to store all the items that I have. You know what I mean? So rather than it be, now I don't have a shulker loader. I would have to individually do this, but it might be a great way. I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead. You know what I mean? I don't know if I should have shulker loaders. But maybe that would be a good idea. Building my dream storage unit, and like, even though the one that I currently have is actually the dream I had in mind, it may be better to break it down and like really invest in making a shulker loader auto sorting. You just chain the task after that one. That's true. But I think you need to make like a shulker loading auto sorting storage unit. You need like blue ice, and like you need a lot. And I would need a massive space for it to work in. I don't think I've cleared out enough space for that. I don't know. That could definitely be a project. Using Lightmatica, I think, is the only way I can come up with actually doing something like that without losing my mind. I try not to use Lightmatica, but I genuinely know nothing. Practically no. Oh, hold on. My mother's calling me. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Wait, where are you? Give me yeah, you're gonna call AAA. I thought you got that every year for Christmas. Oh. Okay, cool. You're welcome. Guys, I may have to go, or no, it's not a may. I'm pretty sure I have to go. But I was just saying moving the items to storage, not all that. Oh. I mean, I could do both. I'll probably just move all the items to the storage first, and then like way down the line in the future, like really build a massive, like storage unit that uses shulker loaders and stuff. But what I was about to say, my mother has a flat tire and needs me to go pick her up, so I'm going to have to cut off the stream and go do that. I will probably be back later. But we're gonna take a look at the progress that we've made so far. Let me just get rid of all the carpet that I have in hand, and then I'll have to head out. Gotta go be a son and help out my mom. Boom, 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 boom. I also want to see how much work I've completed once I get all this out of my inventory. Alright, we are completely void of... Okay, cool. Wow, we've done so much work, actually. That's insane to look at. Let's go put down all these empty chests. Okay, we can keep this over here. Okay, then we go over here. We grab what? This, basically. Actually, I just want this. That there. That there. That there. That there. Do this. It'll be like that. Okay, let's go up here really quick. Let's see what we're working with here. Alright. That looks kind of insane. Wow, we placed... How much have we placed? I placed 20,000 pieces of black carpet. Wow, 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 wow. Goodness. So we've placed about almost half of all the black carpet that we have. That's crazy. I love the way it looks, though. It's gonna be sick. Okay, cool. That does it for the stream. I'll be back later, hopefully. Gotta go take care of my mom. Should take probably 30, 45 minutes. We'll see. Thanks for hanging out.